Green Market Report recently visited Washington, D.C. to talk to senators about safe banking, but as we walked past the Capitol, we ran into Wisconsin Representative Derrick Van Orden. Van Orden opposes the Miller Amendment that would remove the intoxicating hemp loophole. So let's talk about the Farm Bill and where it stands now.
First of all, the Farm Bill is awesome. It passed in bipartisan fashion. There's 4 Democrats that voted for it. I'll tell you what, a lot more Democrats wanted to vote for it, but they were ordered by their party leadership not to because they didn't want to give Republicans a win in an election year, which I think is pathetic, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And one of them from Washington, Guzzi Clan-Perez, Marie, she was actually crying when she voted no because she represents an agriculture district. So that's, if you can't lead your district, you don't belong here.
And what about the piece about the hemp, the intoxicating hemp?
So Mary Miller from Illinois put in an amendment to remove the ability for folks to produce the Delta 9s and Delta 8s, Delta 8 and 9. And here's the problem. So in the 2018 Farm Bill, they were trying to incentivize the growing of commercial hemp, not realizing that people would be able to synthesize the cannabinoids. So then people, including in my district, have invested tens of millions of dollars into these businesses. And now Congress is trying to retroactively go back and change something that they already authorized. So these people started legal businesses in the United States of America because Congress didn't take the time to think something through all the way. And now they want to go back and remove that. And that is just patently unfair, and I think it's un-American. So I voted against that amendment, against my chairman, against the entire Republican Party, with Dr. Baird also, because it's just not right. Mm-hmm. So what Congress has to do is take a little bit more time and deliberately legislate and think of the second and third order effects of potential legislation, and that did not take place.
So do you think that amendment is going to stay in?
It's in there. It's in the base text, unfortunately. So what do we tell our businesses that have invested, some of them, their life savings into producing these products? I don't know what to tell them, other than the fact that I vigorously spoke out about this in a committee hearing repeatedly, saying this is just not right.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of concern, though, about these products being unregulated, untested, being sold to minors.
The people that produce these products in my district want to be regulated. They want to make sure that there is a consistent standard for the products they produce. They don't want any Tom, Dick, or Harry showing up and doing these products because, in fact, you don't know what's in them at that point. So the companies in my district that legally produce these products want the government to regulate them so it can be a consistent product. So if you're talking about something that is an intoxicant, it should be regulated. So having the accessibility for these products for minors is unacceptable. It's 21 years to buy a beer. You should be 21 years old to buy any of these products also.
So let's talk about safe banking because it just doesn't seem to get done.
Well,
it seems like it's got bipartisan support, people want it, but it never goes to a vote.
When you can find an issue where credit unions and banks agree, that's a significant thing because they don't agree on much. And I support credit unions. I'm a member of a credit union, but we've also used traditional banks in the past. So when they get together, it's a good thing. So when you're having an industry that's producing, I don't know how many millions of dollars worth of revenue, it's not okay to have that sitting in some guy's van in his driveway because he can't put it into a banking system because the federal government says that those monies are not available to be used. So what does that do? That means that you don't have the liquidity injected into the system that other banks can use to help other people. Because that's what banks do in credit unions. They take money in from depositors and then they turn that money around and issue it to other folks in the form of mortgages and in the form of business loans. And so if you look at it from the financial perspective, that's a big deal. And from a safety perspective, it's a big deal.